Marcus Rashford has started the last couple of games. Do you feel he's responded to the call you made a few weeks ago saying that, you know, these places are up for grabs, but it's up to the players to take them? Have you seen something?
You know, I'm always happy with Marcus' contribution. He's one of these players that when he's on the pitch, he tries. When he's on the pitch, he gives you always something. I know that last season, no pressure. I know that last season, in front of the goal was bigger. I know that this season, the expectation is higher, the pressure is higher, and the goal is shorter. And he's missing some chances. He doesn't score so many goals as he could because he has lots of playing time on the pitch. But this is absolutely natural. The second year after a season of explosion, expectation, everything changed. He's not anymore the surprise kid. He's a player that everybody respects, that everybody knows the qualities, and it's normal that he's in this period of transition where he's still a kid, but he's not anymore the new kid in town. So I think next season will be very, very good for Marcus, because this season is giving him a capital of experience at this level of responsibility, at this level of being a professional player for a club like Manchester United. So I'm really happy with Marcus. That's why every match since the beginning of the season is there, or bench, or line up, or coming last 20, or coming last 30, or coming last 10, but every match is there. And he told something in the other day that made me really happy, which is, he says that he's learning so much, even in tactical meetings, even in training sessions, he's learning so much. So I think his future will be brilliant. His present is good, and we need him.
I don't know if you saw this week, Florentino Perez came out with some quotes in Spain saying that someone here at United is messing with David De Gea's head, or messing with him. Do you sense that this is the start of Madrid possibly trying to unsettle David again, and with a view to maybe making a bid for him again, having failed a couple of years ago?
With Mr. Perez and his right arm, Jose Angel Sanchez, there are some of the people in football that I can say that I didn't work for them and it's over. I can say that we are friends forever, big friends. I like them a lot, they like me a lot. We are friends. And friends, they speak, not every day because they have their life and because I have my life. But friends, they speak, friends are open, friends don't hide things, friends are honest. So if in the end of the season I want one of their players, or they want one of my players, it's not through the press that we are going to change messages, or that we are going to send noises. Will be very, very, very direct. So it's one of the clubs that I'm not worried at all, because we are friends, and if something has to happen, will happen between us and not with you. So it's the kind of club I'm really cool with.
When you say that you know what players you want in the summer, Jose, do you know, is that what type of players that you want, or the actual players?
I know the players I want. I know the players I want. Of course, the start of everything is the qualities of players you want. That's the start of everything. But then, sooner or later, has to end in the players you want. And as I was saying, I try always trying to bring players that everybody knows that is impossible. I'm not going to tell Mr. Woodwards and Mr. Glazers, I'm not going to tell them, bring me Messi. Don't spend that time until the 31st of August. You know, so I'm always objective, and the sooner the better. And I know exactly what I want. I know what I want is possible. So let's see if you can do that. But again, February, you know, so many matches to play, so many trophies to fight for. You know, I'm not worried about it, and I'm just worried about Watford. And tomorrow, 5 o'clock, I start being worried with Saint-Etienne.
Just back on David De Gea a moment. Are you confident from what you were saying that his head won't be turned, that he will stay here?
I have nothing to say, really, because as I was saying, I'm not going to speak about hypothetical things. The only thing that is real is that he's my player. I'm happy with him. I know that he's happy with me. And there is nothing else, absolutely nothing else.
You said in the summer Mkhitaryan was bought as a right midfielder, and last week he played brilliantly through the middle. Are you tempted to play him there on a full-time basis now, or will you use him on the right as much as...
I will use him everywhere I need. I played him left back. You know, so he's ready. His mentality changed. His profile as a player is there, is the same, doesn't change. But the mentality changed, the approach changed. He's ready to play for us, and what we did in the last weekend is something that we are going to do more and more and more. Start with the system, try to surprise the opponent. The team is ready to go back and to change during the match. This is something that you only can do with some maturity, with some work, with some time, with some knowledge of what your players can do. And during that week, we train both things. We were ready for this and we were ready for that. And I told the players to change. I don't need to change players. I just need to change the roles on the pitch, but I don't need to make any change. So be ready, because after 5 minutes, after 10, after 20, maybe we are going to change. So I think we have more and more and more capacity to try to do these things and to try to surprise opponents or to create them difficulties during the match.
Okay, last question.
Jose, in terms of the play, one of the kind of players you want in the summer, would that be a striker? Because you have Zlatan, who's 35, you have Rashford, who's 19.
No, again, I'm not interested in open my game with you, and especially when we are in February. So, you know, it's too early.